because Maria, I also want to bring Maria to respond to what Suyesha said, that is this selective outrage? Because, you know, like you mentioned, you've been on Hajj. There are, you know, if Muslim women have no problem lifting their veil, getting a picture clicked for a passport, for a visa, for immigration, why should there be a problem at the election, at the polling booth?
Has there been a case in which a woman wearing a burqa or a Purdah, has she denied lifting veil and has said that I will not go through the process of identification?
Well, their lawyers in courts have many times where they said it's against our practice.
I'm saying, has there been a case of this nature? We do not know of any such case. If the Election Commission has data to provide it, they should actually put that out rather than indulge in a SOP of this nature. We are looking at a state where women outnumber men in terms of vote. 50% women electorate in all of Bihar. That's the huge number that we are looking at. And then you're talking specifically about women in veil, Purdah, or you know, in burqa.
Do you buy the argument that something like this will keep Muslim women out of the electoral process? They will not come out and vote?
I won't be surprised with that.
Why?
Because there would be a general fear that this process of identification, which they have been going through, just like any other woman, they have been lifting their burqa and they have been removing their niqab to show their face. It is nothing unusual.
Then the fear?
One moment.
Then the fear is
unreasonable.
Because you had
Swesha,
Madhuri Lata in Hyderabad trying to check identity.
You need to know the ground reality.
There are 3 PILs in court at the back of 2024 elections, which represent over 350 women, if I'm not wrong, and I think I am correct. 3 different PILs, which these women have claimed that they were not allowed to cast their vote, right? Now, let me come back to where I began. See, when you're sitting in plush television studios, where you're sitting outside, it seems completely benign when you hear the Election Commission say for what he is. Siddharth, Suyesha both talk about the letter in law. There are so many things that have been laid in the letter of law. Do we really follow it on ground? Or do we see it happen on ground? It doesn't work like that. So when you juxtapose with what the Election Commissioner said, in the backdrop, where there has been a trust deficit, there is a trust deficit, whether we like it or not, by a certain community and the Election Commission. The backdrop can be an SIR. The backdrop can be what happened in 2024 elections.
No, but
if there is a trust deficit,
why should there be a trust deficit? If there's so much fear-mongering, but there's so much fear-mongering. अरे तुम्हारे vote चले जाएंगे, अरे तुम्हारा passport चला जाएगा. There is political fear-mongering.
There is also political fear-mongering when a BJP leader like Madhuri Lata goes out on the street in Hyderabad during an election and asks women to criticize. Action was taken against her.
What action was taken, Swesha?
What action was taken against her?
Whatever legal action follows.
No legal action
was taken against her.
Hold on. If there is something wrong, you take action against that. But because somebody did something wrong, this should not happen. This is targeting Muslims. Is this not a victim card? Victim card.
Let me go back to a question that I asked earlier.
There is no victim card here. There is no victim card here.
नहीं कि वो हमारे मुस्लिम वुमेन वोट देने नहीं आएंगी अगर आप उनका आई कार्ड मांगोगे।
मुस्लिम महिलाएं बिहार में पहले भी निकलती थी, आज भी निकलेंगी, अपना जाके वोट देंगी। वो आइडेंटिफिकेशन प्रोसेस के थ्रू, वेरिफिकेशन प्रोसेस के थ्रू जाती थी, इस बार भी जाएंगी।
और सही महिला वोट दे, कोई आपत्ति नहीं।
Let me circle back to a question which we raised in the beginning, because like even Siddharth pointed out, and correctly so, that the Supreme Court recognizes the burqa as a part of following your religion. It doesn't the ghungat. But if tomorrow I come, like we're all talking about the states that we come from, Siddharth speaks about coming from Jammu and Kashmir, Maria's from Bihar, I come from Haryana, right? 60% of the women in rural Haryana will not raise their veil, Do we have the Election Commission, right before going into an election, seem to suggest that we'll bring in Anganwadi workers to check these women who are coming in Haryana? Because why I say, I'm not saying the Supreme Court is dog whistling. Why I say it's interpreted as that is because of that. You will never have the Election Commissioner say, we will bring an Anganwadi worker to check the women from Haryana, we'll give them their privacy. That will not be said in context because you stereotype. Then you stereotype these women in burqas who are coming in, where you stereotype them that they may be trying to come in and cast bogus votes.
Yes, and maybe SOPs are followed in both the states.
And
Bihar
there has been checks and balances.
Sure.
There have been identification processes. There have been processes of verification. Why bring it again?
reiteration of any
No, it's
point.
not
It has to be done each time.
No,
You see,
reiteration is
everybody knows
It is not
SOP.
done
It
each
is
time.
it's
It is not
reiteration of a
done.
point.
But Gaurav, it
If
is
I
not
may,
done each time. It is not done for every state. It is not done.
when
the
an
last time
issue
you
is
heard the states
raised,
being
that
taken up?
issue is addressed. No, but I don't. I'm just wondering that, you know, डर जाएंगे, हमसे वोट करने को बोलोगे तो identification मांगोगे. Is that correct in a democracy? And we're all journalists. We're all debating this. You know, encourage everyone. Identity card दिखाओ, vote दो. Let everyone follow the law of the land.
So in 2024,
even the Supreme
free
Court.
and fair elections happened across the country. It happened in Bihar as well. In 2020, free and fair election happened across the country.
Preeti Chaudhary,
in assembly, in
just
Bihar assembly,
pointed out 350 odd women said they weren't allowed to vote.
It's a
It's a PIL.
And it's not Bihar.
2020
So,
Bihar,
you know,
2020
courts will
Bihar,
decide.
no such SOP.
question is not courts
2015
will
Bihar,
decide.
no such SOP.
Okay.
2010 Bihar, no such SOP.
It's
Show
been
me those-
reiterated.
Show me those
It's been-
SOPs and then you say about
It's
this.
it's an SOP which is
Let me-
nationwide.
let
Are
me
you
just
saying because Bihar mein elections ho rahe, so you should not have
Okay,
this
Gaurav,
SOP?
Gaurav,
You can have it in
Dinesh,
other parts of the
We're
country.
not saying should not
seriously,
have the
because
SOP. It's
even the
about
Supreme Court,
reiteration and
even
so
the
that-
Supreme
What
Court.
is the problem
with that SOP?
Don't say should not have this SOP.
No,
We're
what-
not against none over here is against the SOP.
Okay.
Gaurav,
None
Siddharth,
over here is
Gaurav-
against the SOP.
Five-point fingers.
Gaurav,
Against who?
every
Against
time.
the election commission. Because
Okay.
the
No,
election
they're not
commission
Siddharth,
is
okay, Siddharth wants to come in.
singling
No,
out one point that has been on the
lighter
books
note,
for decades.
on a lighter note,
Amal-
every time a cricket match is played, a fresh one, the pitch is set again.
Okay.
No,
So
it is not
political
said
pitch.
here.
Okay,
For
okay.
every
Political
election.
pitch which is being
set-
said,
It's a political
which
pitch.
should not be the pitch on which the election commission, which is a constitution body, should play.
No, and the
Okay,
pitch is
all
not
right for
hard.
political
Depending
parties
on
the
to
election
what the
commission
weather
is
How
the
much
election
moisture is
commission
in the air will depend how the pitch
is the election
responds.
commission actually the third umpire and the umpire in this pitch who is very clearly saying
It's the sole umpire,
it's
frankly.
you know
That's
saying
the nature
where
of
it
our
happens. But I want to
constitution.
read you know just bring out
Okay,
what
you
the
lost me on
Supreme Court
cricket.
had said in 2010. The bench actually remarked, if you have such strong religious sentiments that do not want to be seen by members of public, then do not go out and vote. If you're coming
May
out
I
to
remind
vote,
you on
if
that,
if you're
there
coming out to
also
vote,
the court has, in that 2010
Yes.
order, said that there should be some sort of SOP. where
and
you
that
can
SOP is
maintain
here.
It is
Matlab,
exactly.
you know, it is like
Exactly.
Chit bhi meri, Pat bhi meri. Is that the best way to
It
go?
has been in
But
place.
we leave it
If
for you to
sitting
decide
here
in our
and
Democratic
there is
Newsroom
to say
that
there are
decision.
women who have not been allowed to vote, then that's a separate point. There
Okay.
are women, there is a section where
Okay,
you should not
time
allow
out
to
on
vote
this
as
one.
well.
Thank you very much. There is a very
Politicians
interesting
That
debate
the
coming up on the other
SOP
side
has
of a
existed.
quick break, and that is Gaza. It's 2 years of that Hamas terror attack on Israel. Will there be peace, and is Trump plan feasible? That debate and lots more coming up. Stay with us on India.